smiling. We're gonna welcome now Kiera Hill from wine. So we're gonna talk about wine right now, from another beauty to another beauty. Beauty wine.
Beauty
Love it. Hi.
wine.
Yes, welcome Kiera to the show. How are you today?
Thanks for having me. Great to see y'all and be sipping some wine too.
Cheers! Cheers! Thank you so much for our bottles, because Kiera, she sent to all the hosts a bottle of wine. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
My
Yes,
pleasure.
it's amazing. Now, I want to talk a little bit about your business. You had to pivot a little bit when COVID-19 happened. So how did your business change?
So pre-COVID, I was 100% an events business. So I traveled from restaurants from Virginia Beach to Williamsburg and taught wine classes that were open to the public in restaurants all around. And obviously all of those had to be canceled overnight. And so March 17th, I canceled all my events and decided that I was just going to try and sell some retail wine instead. So overnight, I switched from an events business to a wine delivery service. So now I feature a bunch of different wines and I curate packs of wine specially picked out for each individual's taste and deliver them straight to their home. So it's been an amazing journey to see just how adaptive I could be in this business, and the customers have been really receptive, and it's been a great journey.
We are going to be best friends.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to step over Patricia.
Sorry, I think because COVID, we can see the brilliant side from everyone. So like you could just say virtual tasting wine. So what is it you apart from the competitors?
Well, so I don't just deliver wine. I actually do virtual wine education classes too, where I deliver 4 packs of wine and then we go over the teaching of how to taste like a professional. So not just a wine tasting where you just take a sip and decide whether or not you like it, but I teach the tasting tricks of professionals so you can learn how to better analyze your wine. And then after that, you are kind of like more of a wine expert, and it allows you to appreciate wine more. So wine education is the specialty.
I love that.
So Kiera, I'm trying to be really pristine here. I'm trying to have some class for a second. Any personal recommendations for non-winos like Ashley?
First of all, don't think that wine is elitist or pretentious. The wine is for the masses, and it should be. So the more we try and think that wine is pretentious, the more pretentious we make it. So approach it with confidence and just approach it like it's fermented grape juice. There's a lot of complexity to it, but in the end, it's just fermented grape juice. So don't be scared to try wines that you don't know how to pronounce. It's my #1 recommendation. Like
all right, so I don't have to cross my legs when I drink it. I can uncross my legs. Thank you so much.
No, not at all.
So what is the right way to taste wine? Quickly.
So first of all, you always want to look at the color and check out the clarity of the wine. So we generally look at the color by looking down through the wine, and the clarity by swirling it with a light source in the background. Then you want to spend some good time smelling the wine. Stick your nose all the way in there, remember, because we're not dainty. We want to get our nose all the way in our wine glasses. And trust your first instinct. So if you think you smell tobacco, you probably do. If it smells funky, it probably is. If it just smells like red wine, that's okay. So trust your first instincts and then go one step further. And then when you take a sip, take a larger sip than you might think is normal. Swish it around your mouth.
Ashley, you were gulping. She said take a sip.
No. That's actually good. You want a larger sip in your mouth, and you want to swish it around like mouthwash, actually. You want it to coat all parts of your tongue and your palate and really get into the wine. So you can even slurp a little bit and make some noise, because remember, we're not dainty here. Let's see.
So you're supposed to swirl it around in the mouth.
Yeah.
And then you feel like this feeling, this tingling around your gums, I think is what I feel.
Yeah, so that's the acidity, that's tannins. It could be mouthwash. Anything goes in 2020, right? Yeah, it's acidity and tannins and minerality. All of these components in the wine give us all of these sensations. So you want to really get your mouth saturated with the wine. So
That is great. We'll definitely see what we can find.
With you, Kiera. Thank you so much for all this great information. And people can see right now the website where they can find more info about your event. So once again, thank you so much. And thank you.
Cheers.
And cheers.
Absolutely. Bye.
Cheers.